team bonding wise. We really won't have that, like not it factor. Everybody knows what we all expect out of ourselves. Everybody on the team, I'll either have played with either on a college summer team or on one of the 4 or 5 summer teams that I play on now. Um, so I feel like, we've got a real good group of, people who have won championships, whether it's college or the college summer leagues. And then you also have, the Boston leagues where we have some guys who have played in a couple of different championship games and won a couple different of them there. So I think, we do bring like a kind of a winning attitude to the tournament, which is definitely something you need. I know all the teams we're playing against. Everybody's bringing a stacked roster, so it's going to be competitive for sure. Yeah, I know for sure. He's played in the Yawkey League. He's played in the Park League. So he's pretty well known. I'd assume in this tournament, he's one of the better baseball players in Boston. Um, Whereas Johnny really just because he's from the South Shore or South Coast, he's really just playing in the Boston League with us. But I feel a lot of people are going to be surprised, when they look. He's kind of an older guy, but he could still swing it. He could still play with the best of them. So I think those two should be pretty impactful for us. I'd say I just played a tournament with these guys a couple weeks ago in Florida. So our big pickups would probably be Brian Sapola, which I played against him in college. Um, and he's, a utility player. He can play shortstop, second, third. He also plays the outfield as well. He's a fast kid and he can swing it too. And then I'd say Chris Monroe. He'll be definitely a big arm out of our bullpen. He did pretty well in the tournament we played in Florida as well. So I think those two big additions right there. They're younger guys, recently removed from college, so will give us a little bit of that youth and energy factor. I think it's a little different, just because baseball. I feel like in our leagues, the leagues that are in Boston, everybody already has something to play for there, and then you go ahead and you put in the different countries, and then now you put USA teams stacked up against Dominican Republic, against Puerto Rico. Everybody is prideful to be able to play and show what they can do, especially on a stage like this. I think it's awesome. It's definitely a lot different than you get with regular tournaments. Usually it's just, hey, let's throw a tournament team together and go play in Florida or something. And now it's, hey, let's throw a tournament team together and play against everybody in Boston, which I think it's a good idea. I'm excited for it, and I know all the other squads are going to be good, so I'm ready to compete. I think pitching and defense wins baseball games like these. They always have. I think they win championships as well. So I think sometimes you only have to score 1 or 2 runs. If you have a pitcher who's lights out and you're playing good defense, sometimes that's all it takes. I expect it to be like a playoff atmosphere at all these games, even the first 2 days before they get into the little playoff thing that they got going. But I think it's going to be interesting. It'll be fun. It'll definitely be an electric atmosphere. So